name's Angela Bole, and I'm the Executive Director for the Independent Book Publishers Association. And I'm here today at Book Expo America 2014 in New York City talking with Stacey Atkinson, who has a brand new book out last year that's really exciting. It's called Stuck, published by Mirror Image Publishing. Yes. You had a great night last night with Stuck. Can you tell a little bit about what happened with you last night?
I did. I had a fantastic evening, and I have to thank you and the IBPA for hosting the awards evening. I was really pleased to walk away with the silver winner medal for Best Cover Design for my book.
That's great, on your first book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was pretty blown away. I was still a bit in shock, but very, very, very
pleased. It's a beautiful book. I mean, the cover's great. Who was the designer on the cover?
The designer was Leiwan Kwan. She's actually a designer here in New York City. And when I think back on the decision to hire her, I couldn't have made a more perfect decision. She really was the best person for the job. So.
Well, they say you can judge a book by its cover. So if you win an award for best cover, you're doing something right. That's
absolutely
very cool. And it is a great cover, but I want to read something from Kirkus Reviews because this book also got wonderful reviews for the content as well, and that's also really important. And Kirkus Review called it a moving story steered by a likable, if imperfect, heroine whose combination of grit and hard luck will win readers' hearts. That's a great review. So can you tell a little bit about the heroine or the story? What happens in this book?
Yeah, I really liked that review. I liked the word grit because I did try to write an authentic character. So the story is about Odette LeBlanc, who is an Acadian, young Acadian woman living in a small village in New Brunswick on the coast in Canada. And she feels very stuck in her life. She works the midnight shift at a convenience store, and she lives with a very controlling, bingo-addicted, alcoholic mother who steals her money. But then one day she meets a mysterious doryman on the beach with his cat, and she's compelled to learn more about him. And then, you know, it is a fishing town, but it also has a yacht club, and a wealthy American sailor comes into town, so there's a bit of a love triangle. And in the end, things start to fall apart, and she has to become unstuck.
She has to figure it out.
Yeah, and she does in a very unconventional way, which is what I find readers are saying to me, that they really like the ending.
There's so much in the book that's unique. I think that's a really good word to describe it. I like grit too. That's a great word to describe anything in my opinion. But the unique thing really shows through, and you use a lot of French sayings in the book, which for me is unique. I'm not Canadian or French. So why did you decide to use so much of that in this book?
I did. I just thought it made the character that much more unique. It placed her in this East Coast French town.
Right.
People have no problem following the book. The language is sprinkled in just to give a taste, to remind you that you are reading about this very unique kind of village and town and the Acadian people. And I wanted it to be real.
I think that for me, when I read a book, there's so many different characters in a book that you want to get to know. And it's really interesting to me when an author is able to also get the character of place right. And there's something in this book about place, and it feels like New Brunswick, Canada is a character in the book. You write it so well, and you describe it so well, that you find a personality to it. And some of it is about the French interspersed.
Yes.
But a lot of it is about the writing. And I walked away thinking, is this a real town? Like, is everything in here that we're reading, is this all really happening? Is this how it's set up? Or did you make up the town and the things that happen in the town?
Well, I have to admit, I grew up in this area, so it is a real place, and I visit there often still. I grew up on the coast, on the beach where this takes place, spent my summers there as a child. I had so many memories to draw from.
Right.
The book isn't autobiographical, but the place, the setting is very real, authentic. Names of streets, names of boats, fishing boats. There is the place is definitely a character in the book.
It feels like a character.
Yeah.
It's really well done. That's great. That's great. I guess you write what you know.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say. And you can judge a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
So you've got two things down. I think the success you're having with Stuck, it's really great. I think it's well deserved.
Thank you.
I think the Silver Award will take you far this year, and I really congratulate you. That's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Are you looking to do speaking? Are you looking to do signings? How can someone reach you if they're interested in learning more about getting the book or meeting you?
Absolutely. I do regular signings. I also do workshops with high school kids. I just did one, actually. So the best way to look at my calendar of events, or if anyone wants to contact me, they could go to my website, which is my name. So basically www.staceydatkinson.com, and that's Stacey spelled EY. And you can find out all kinds of information on there. You can also find out how to order the book.
That's great. And I love that you're doing workshops. I think that's really meaningful work as well.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations again. Very successful book, Stacey. Hope you enjoy BEA.
Thank you very much. I am certainly enjoying myself so far.
Thank you.
Thanks.